As human beings, oftentimes our default is to dwell upon potential bad outcomes. A lot of times, the things that we're watching on the media feed our minds with negative information. Our brain is thus on overload of negativity.
In the book Step to Christ, we read, "Some are always fearing and barring trouble. Every day they are surrounded with the tokens of God's love, but they overlook these present blessings. Their minds are continually dwelling upon something disagreeable which they fear may come, or some difficulty may really exist which, though small, blinds their eyes to many things that demands gratitude. The difficulties they encounter, instead of driving them to God, the only source of their help, separate them from Him because they awaken unrest and repining."
So, sometimes people can actually mislead themselves with information that leads them to have anxious thoughts. The problem is, we have a deep trust in our feelings and in sometimes our thinking that leads us astray.
In the book Ministry of Healing, it says, "To be anxious about themselves tend to cause weakness and disease. If they will rise above depression and gloom, their prospect of recovery will be better, for the eye of the Lord is upon them that hope in His mercy."
But it's going to take a conscious effort on our part. There are 7 things that you can consider when trying to stop those negative thoughts. 1, acknowledge you're having unhelpful, anxious thoughts. 2, understand that if these thoughts are left unchecked, your overall health will also be impacted. 3, use some cognitive behavior skills by evaluating the evidence for or against the thoughts that you're having. Weighing the evidence back and forth will actually help you to come to a more rational view of the situation. 4, challenge your thoughts with truth. It's so hard right now to find truth, but one truth that we know that will always be is the Word of God. The Bible is full of words of comfort in times like these. 5, take action. Find meaning in the midst of the situation. You can ask yourself questions like these. What good can come out of this situation? How can I improve my life, my lifestyle, activities, skills? Should I take an online course to help? Or look at the hobbies that you can develop. Gardening, perhaps? Picking up an instrument that you haven't used in so long. Turn off the television and read a book. Or even make time to make things right with people you haven't connected with in a long time, and learn to forgive. And then another thing that you can do is also create a schedule for yourself. Put in your schedule devotional time, exercise time, time for others, meals, etc. Our bodies actually like routines very much. 6, nutritional strategies can ease anxiety.
In the book Counsels on Diets, page 310, it says, "Grains, fruits, nuts, and vegetables constitute the diet chosen for us by our Creator. These foods, prepared in as simple and natural a manner as possible, are the most healthful and nourishing. They impart a strength, a power of endurance, and a vigor of intellect that are not afforded by a more complex and stimulating diet."
Last but not least, use this time to get closer to your family and friends through communication. But best of all, choose this time to get closer to God in prayer.
Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God.